Hey, Kendall here with BlackOvis, and today we're talking food, and I'm introducing a brand new company and brand that we've brought on to BlackOvis. This company is called Stowaway Gourmet, and they're out of Oregon. I'm partial to Oregon because I'm from there. I absolutely love their food, and I've been eating it for about a year. A year ago, I found these guys at one of the Sportsman's Expo up in Portland. Walked by their booth, sampled some of their food, and I told the guy, I'm not blowing smoke. This is probably some of the best freeze-dried food I've ever tasted. And after eating every single meal, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to dive into each meal and what the overview is. But first, let me tell you about the brand. Like I said, they were founded in 2017. Some guys that had traveled and done a lot of extensive cooking all over the world. Essentially, like most of these food brands, bars or anything like that, they didn't see in the marketplace something that they felt was representative to themselves. So they came up with this idea, cultivated various recipes from all over the world and flavors, and this is the result. The 10 flavors I've got in front of me. 7 are meals, actually 6 are dedicated as meals. We'll talk about the outlier in my opinion, and then they have 3 breakfast offerings. And I'm telling you, these are absolutely good. So let's dive in and talk about each one. The breakfast side of things. The 3 flavors, the berry yogurt parfait, the Turkish delight, don't forget this one, and the spiced cream oatmeal with pear. One of the unique things about Stowaway Gourmet is that they claim, and I haven't seen it elsewhere, they claim that they're the only freeze-dried company that has been able to reconstitute yogurt back to its proper form. And after sampling this myself, I've eaten these, as well as the rest of the BlackOvis crew. We've eaten these here in-house, done a little sampling. These 2 that include yogurt are absolutely divine. Berry parfait is straight up berries with some granola that you add in. It's a berry yogurt, so it's kind of a purplish blue color. Turkish delight, this is a yogurt that you put over top of kind of a granola type thing, and it's got a flavor, I'm telling you, that it sounds, when I heard the name Turkish delight, I was thinking a meal, like a dinner meal. Oh my gosh. Probably, no, I'm not probably. This is the best breakfast meal in existence in a package like this, I swear. And please trust me, it's absolutely divine. And then the spiced oatmeal, it's not yet another oatmeal out of a bag. This is a dang good oatmeal. So this is the breakfast offering. 2 servings per package, and calorie content runs between about 550 and 700. From the meal side, they have chana masala and la pasta nostra. These both are extremely good flavors. If you do like pastas and you're kind of partial to that sort of world, I would highly recommend checking these out. This is a penne with mushroom and basil tomato reduction with pecorino romano and Parmesan cheese. I mean, does that sound ridiculous or what? Absolutely delicious. Chana masala, chickpeas and vegetables in a rich yogurt curry with rice. So this actually is not pasta, my mistake. I love curry and I'm absolutely wild about this. The other 2 meals I kind of categorize the same. Jambalaya with shrimp, which does have a bit of heat to it, as most jambalaya does have a stronger flavor. It's really, really good. And then one of my favorites, the Thai curry with shrimp. If you are a curry fan, I do like the chana masala curry, but the curry and the flavor is a little stronger in the Thai curry with shrimp. A buddy of mine we took this up into Colorado, he couldn't finish his meal. Of course, I finished it for him because I'm a good friend and that's what good friends do. But the curry is a little bit, it's got like it's got a 4 out of a 5 if there's a scale. Absolutely good. And the shrimp, they're little baby shrimp, and they do reconstitute extremely well, and I'm flat out excited about them. The 2 other dinner flavors, and these are definitely fan favorites of a lot of the guys here and gals here at BlackOvis. The bison beer black bean chili, like hands down, some guys have said the finest chili they've ever had, and potentially the finest freeze-dried meal they've ever had. And then the wild boar bacon beef stew, or bacon bean stew, and the meat chunks in this are pretty large. I mean, this is the real deal. There's no skimp on the meat. So those are really good flavors. And the last outlier is the miso salmon akayu. Akayu is a kind of a rice porridge that's typically done as a breakfast, But with the salmon in it and the miso kind of broth, I definitely categorize that into more of a dinner side. I've eaten it as both a lunch on the hill as well as a dinner. So this is the line. They have one other flavor called Las Pollas Hermanas, which is brand new. They just introduced a few weeks ago. I ordered some in for myself. I haven't had a chance to try it, but I'm sure it's pretty darn ridiculous. The one thing you should know about these freeze-dried meals is the price. Prices range from $14 to $16, 2 servings per container. But if you're on the mountain, and like most of the hunters, you're gonna eat the entire package. But if you are like filling up, you could split this between 2 people if you had some other snacks and things like that. The one thing about the price I want to mention, like guys, literally, if your hunt is as important as it is for me, and you spend all year planning for this, sometimes as hunters we start saying, hey man, that's too expensive for a meal. Here's the reality. If I'm going on vacation, I'm definitely not eating at 7-Eleven. I'm not grabbing a bar and a whatever to have a meal. If I go on a real vacation, like my family, for example, I'm probably spending 12 to 15 bucks on a good meal anyways. And the Stowaway Gourmet is one of the best, if not the best, overall lineup. But as a whole, the meal quality here is probably right at the tops. And so I'm excited about this brand. You can get more information about this brand here at blackovis.com. Call up any of our gear guys and talk to them. Most of them, if not all of them, have tried every single flavor. And I hope that your next meal on the mountain is really good. You've got no excuses for getting the best food when you go on your hunts. So thanks for checking in. Appreciate you taking the time to learn about the Stowaway Gourmet line.